Hello, Grüß Gott. Today I'm going to talk about Ninco slot car wheel replacements. We have a lot of Nincos. These are only a few of the ones that we have. And we drive them a lot, and inevitably, if you have the plastic hubs, they start to fly off over time. Generally they crack in here, little micro cracks, you may not even see it, but you shouldn't be able to pull it off that easily. It shouldn't just pop off. Otherwise it'll pop off as you're going around the track. So what we have started doing is, as we need to replace the plastic ones, we don't order those anymore. We typically order the ProRace ones, which are made out of metal, and they attach with a small Allen set screw. And this is what one looks like without the trim pieces put on it. And this is what one looks like with the trim put on, and there's also a fake disc brake inside, so it looks something like that. And both of these types attach with Allen keys. So some important item you need to know before you order any replacements is you want to know what the diameter of your axle is. Most of these axles are about 2.48 millimeter. So if I take my calipers here, put them on here, it's about 2.48. So I haven't found any of any other size on any of my cars, but I understand they make two different versions. So again, most of them are 2.48. If you get the plastic replacement parts, one thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to know how deep to put them in. So what I do is, this one's loose, so I need to replace it. So I take a white paint marker and I mark around the axle such that when I pull the hub off, I can see how deep it's supposed to go in there. And when I'm ready to install a new one, which would be real tight and it probably won't press on, what you're going to do is sort of get it started like that. Put on a wood block, take another wood block, and I real carefully tap it together. And if you're real careful, you can feel when it stops. Anything past that, you're just going to break it. So that's the way I do the plastic ones, but again, I'm not using those anymore. So typically now what I do is install the metal one, and you just tighten it up like that, and that's all there is to it. Now, before you order any of these, you need to know what size they are. So some of the cars have the same size wheels all the way around. They can be 15s, 16s, 17s, or 18s. You also need to know the width, 10 millimeter or whatever. Now to get the width, you can use something like a set of calipers if you have them. And this should probably be about 10. This says 9. So it depends on the vehicle, so you have to order the specific tire. Other than that, that's about all there is to it. Just again, be real careful when you're tapping on these wheels. It has to go on real straight, and you want to use something to back it up. And that's why I use a wood block to put it together so I can see what I'm doing. And again, just tap it together, boom, you're done. So that's the way that one's done. And that's all there is to it. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. And choose.